Hollywood parents have a tendency either to show off their kids, publish their photos and appear with them on TV shows and public events and everywhere, or hide them behind 7 locks, know nothing about them. Sometimes we even don't know how they look like. The star of today's episode is a mysterious child who is very little known and creates this mysterious aura around himself. Younger son of one and only Johnny Depp. Before the Hollywood star was married to Amber Heard, and all this scandalous relationship happened, he had been married to French singer Vanessa Paradis, and they were together for 14 years. Impressive, right? Together, they welcomed 2 children into this world. Lily Rose, born in 1999, and little Jack, born in 2002. For so many years, Johnny Depp's son Jack was out of the spotlight, trying not to catch the attention of the paparazzi, and lived a private life in France where he was born. Unlike his older sister, who followed her parents' footsteps into an acting career and works as a Chanel ambassador, Jack is rarely photographed and does not appear to have any social media accounts. Their mother previously said that she was trying to do her best to keep the children away from the spotlight and give them a chance to have a normal childhood. She also didn't want them to be forced to share the fame of their parents against their will. They never asked for that. That is probably the main reason why we know so little about Jack. We also know, thanks to the interview with British Vogue, that neither Vanessa nor Johnny was strict parents. Lily Rose spoke about her parents, explaining that she was never rebellious because there wasn't anything to rebel against. Her parents always trusted her and her brother to be independent and make their own decisions. While Jack isn't following in his father's footsteps, he does have some similar features to his dad. Many people say, and if you will be able to find Jack's photo, he resembles his father at the same age. They both share dark hair, chiseled cheekbones, that famous pout, and of course, unique charisma. No surprise that Jack has grown up with the artistic ability to draw and play music. His proud father was bragging about his son's talent to many journalists. The only close thing to acting in Jack's life was school play, and that's it. But he shares his father's love for music and even had his band. There was a lot said about the health problems that Jack had. Due to this, Vanessa had to miss a couple of events, one of which was the premiere of her film Knife Plus Heart. Neither Vanessa nor Johnny talks about their son's health condition. As of today, we know that his health problems are in the past and he is completely fine. We also know little about his private life, but in 2020 a news flash happened to report that Jack is dating French model Camille Janssen on his 18th birthday. She shared a photo with him and sending best wishes to her love. One thing that we know for sure, even being very private, both Johnny and Vanessa are completely devoted to their children. As Johnny once said, "With my kids, they're told 75 times a day that they're loved." To prove that, he has tattoos dedicated to his children, a sparrow flying over the ocean on his hand for Jack, and Lily Rose's name on his chest. And until recently, Jack did well with his privacy and secrecy. But now, with the trial and all the abuse allegations against his father, everybody wants to know what Jack thinks of it and where he stands with his dad. Fortunately, we have some clues and facts to share with you about Jack and Johnny's relationships today. When Jack was only 10 years old, his parents split up, and Mr. Depp moved with Mrs. Heard, who he met on the set of The Rum Diary in 2009. After a couple of years of dating, they got married in 2015. In 2016, Amber filled out divorce papers, and in 2017 it was finalized. But in 2018, things started to get messy after the article in the Washington Post, where the actress called herself a victim of domestic abuse. And even though Johnny Depp's name was not mentioned, everybody understood who she was talking about. Right after this, Johnny denied everything and filed a case against Amber, and she of course countersued him. Ever since the trial started, all the fans were curious about how Depp's children, especially Jack, feel about this, where he stands, and whether he sides with his father or his ex-wife. It began to be even more interesting when Johnny said that he felt the need to clear the record for the sake of his children. When Depp and Heard got married, Jack was 13, and Amber was sure that she had a great relationship with him and his sister, constantly gushing about being their stepmom, telling how happy she is and how many new colors and flavors her life begins to have. But Johnny, on the contrary, in his testimony in court, called the relationship between Amber and his kids non-existent. He also revealed that his daughter Lily Rose did not even attend his wedding with Amber, saying that there were several reasons why she and Amber were not on great terms. However, Johnny did not mention his son. It is possible that he and Mrs. Heard had a similarly strained relationship. Mr. Depp also mentioned that his kids were much more smarter than he was, and they were able to see what Amber really represents, and their complicated relationships were a reflection of their attitude. After the allegations against Johnny were made, he felt the need to protect his children from this situation. He didn't want his son and daughter to have to deal with public scrutiny, criticism, and bullying at school. It was more than enough that all her accusations destroyed Mr. Depp's life and career. It made him shocked because it didn't need to go in that direction, as nothing of the kind ever happened. In the relationship, there were arguments and things of that nature, but never did I myself reach the point of striking Mrs. Heard in any way, nor have I ever struck any woman in my life. And this statement can be proved by so many people, even Johnny's ex-partners like Winona and his ex-wife Vanessa Paradis. He also added that he wanted to clear his children of this horrid thing. They had to read about their father, which is absolutely untrue. Lily Rose Depp has been constantly showing support and love to her father, constantly defending him, and by doing so, making fans even more enraged about the whole trial situation. Her younger brother Jack, still staying mysterious as he used to be, has yet to weigh in on his father's comments. However, we are more than sure that he supports him the way his whole family does. It is the love for his kids that made Mr. Depp go to court and fight for truth and justice for himself. And we wish it all will be over for their family very soon, and maybe after this, we will finally hear what Depp Jr. has to say. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell button to be the first to see a new celebrity story.